What's up, guys? Kool-Aid here, and as most of you probably know, this has been a pretty big week for Battlefield 3. We've had a pretty major patch this week that has fixed some of the major bugs of this game. We've also had access to Battlefield 3 Premium. Xbox 360 and PC users basically right now only have access to the weapons, whereas PS3 users do have access to the close quarter combat maps. Those will be available for PC and Xbox 360 users on June 12th, but I'm obviously not going to talk about those today since we don't have them. I am going to talk a little bit about the patch and a little bit about this gun you're watching me use, but the major things that the patch solved was obviously the suppression. Just in the little bit I've played, I've noticed a huge difference. The gameplay is much better. Like I said, I haven't played a lot though, but other reliable friends that I know have said the same thing, said the game is much more enjoyable. So that is a major fix. The other major fix, obviously, being the M26 glitch. That was an enormous problem that probably should have been fixed a long time ago. I've never seen a glitch of that magnitude last that long in a game without being fixed before, but at least it is fixed now, so we don't have to worry about that. There is a new glitch. I'm not going to go in and say what it is because I don't want to endorse people using it, but it's not near as big a deal as the M26. It's not a game changer. It's not anything that's going to ruin your day. So those are the two major fixes with the patch. There are some few extra things I'm not going to go into detail on too much. One thing that I really like though, and it's a really small change, is that now when you're using a select fire weapon, which a lot of guns in this game are, but now when you actually select the different mode of fire, it will last through death. Before the patch, you would have to hit V every single time you spawned in if you want to do that. You know, there are a few guns that I always go to single fire with, such as the Scar and G3. They're just much better in single fire for me, and it got a little annoying having to push V every time I spawned in because sometimes you forget. I mean, it wasn't a big deal. The biggest part of it was actually when you got revived, you would pop back up and you'd automatically revert back to the standard firing mode. This could be a pain in the ass once in a while if you're used to being on the other firing mode. Again, not a huge deal, but just a nice little change that I really like. So let's talk about this Spas-12 a little bit. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, let me know. I've been calling it that for years, ever since I started to use it in video games. That's what I've always referred to it as. Please let me know if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But anyways, this is a pump action 12 gauge. It is the only other primary pump than the 870, and they are very similar. The major differences, or actually not even major differences, but the differences that I can tell are that the Spas does seem to have a slightly higher rate of fire and a slightly slower reload time. I'm not even 100% sure about these. I haven't done any testing or seen any charts yet, but I have heard a few other people say this exact same thing. If that's the case, you know, this could put the Spas just a step above the 870. Other than that, they are very similar. Like I said, they both hold 7 rounds with extended mags. I will say the 870, if you ever watch any of my videos, I use the 870 a lot, and I always use iron sights on it. I think it has the best iron sights in the game, and I prefer those sights over any optics in this game. The Spas I can't say the same thing for. As you can see, I'm running around with the holographic on it. I don't really need that with buckshot, but I was trying to get used to it because I'm probably going to switch to slugs.
Little boy.
Other than that, yeah, they're pretty much the same. It's a very fun gun to use. It does make a different sound when pumping it, which is really fun.
You don't know what to do
if you're into pump action shotguns.
I said you.
But I mean, again, just very similar to the 870. If you like the 870, you're gonna like the Spas. So, also remember to aim down sights as much as possible when using buckshot or flechette. I haven't used buckshot in a long time. Ever since they kind of ninja nerfed it, I've been using nothing but slugs on the 870. You know, I want to do this video fully with buckshot because that is what you're going to be getting first with this gun. So just remember to aim down sights as much as possible. It really tightens up the pattern and it really gets the best out of buckshot. Probably the same with flechette. I don't play around with flechette too much. I always seem to do horrible when I use it. So yeah, you're going to want to aim down sights. So that pretty much wraps it up. We'll be doing more close quarter combat gameplays. If you cannot wait for mine, you can check out my buddy Empty Box. I will leave his YouTube channel in my description. He is probably a much better commentator than me. He's been doing it longer, and he is a very beast of a player. So check him out as well. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later.